What is up, guys, and welcome to another Rivals Reacts, where today I was looking at the Rivals Tracker leaderboards and I was like, do you know what? I want to learn a bit more Psylocke and I want to kind of learn how she plays. A lot of people think that she's a bit of a one trick. Some people think she needs a bit more skill to her, but I've been trying her out, been really enjoying her, and I thought, do you know what? Let's go and have a look at the leaderboards and see who's the top Psylocke and kind of see what's going on from there. So I did what I usually do. I boot up the rival tracker and I was like, we'll check out this top person. Their account's restricted, so we can't actually check out their history. But they've got a 94.6% win rate with 35 wins and 2 losses with an 8.21 KD. 30 MVPs, 2 SVPs, 2,210 damage, and they've played them for 5 hours. That would have been fun to watch. But they've restricted their account, so how legitimate that is, we don't know. Maybe this person may see this video and think, do you know what? I don't like being called out. Let me go and tell them that it is legit, and I'll let my account be released so people can watch. So we're going for the second best, which is also a Grandmaster 1 as well, with 52 wins and 9 losses and a 4.22 KDA. So we booted up the Marvel Rivals, and we found this game here, which he didn't get MVP, which is interesting, but he got 44 kills, 10 deaths, 18 assists. And it was on Symbiotic Surface on Clintar. So we're going to go and check this out. Who did get MVP here? Did it? MVP, they only got it by 2 more. So let's jump in. Let's have a quick look. Let's see what their thing says. So it's a Grandmaster game, which is fair. With a load of... They are all Grandmaster players. Cool. So we're going to jump ahead just because we're probably not going to get a thing. And we're going to jump to... Oh, okay, so he starts off with Bucky. When do they change? Is this a full Bucky game? Is this a full Bucky game? Yep, that game was a full Bucky game. So we'll come back once I've found a game that he actually plays. I should have really seen there, to be honest. We'll come back to that once we know that. Right, it didn't take me long to find the game. Lucky enough, he has got a game here, which is also 39 kills. He also gets beat out by a Star-Lord again, from the looks of it, for MVP. But 39 kills, 10 deaths, 0 assists, 21,000 damage, 20 final hits. So with 42% accuracy. So let's jump into this one instead and check it out. Again, another game full of Grandmasters. Let's get rid of all of their insta-lock phases and go straight into when they go live. And he is on... F5. There we go. I am liking Psylocke's new X-Men skin as well. It is a very, very nice skin. So pretty much here we're going to be looking at how do they play? Do they get themselves into any tricky situations where they could have got themselves out of them? That'll be the interesting one. How do they use their ult as well? Because I'm not really the best with the ult, and a lot of people think it's just click and go, and that's it, which I don't think it is. So we're going to check that out as well. Just casually take out... Was that one of their healers? Yep, took out Luna. Now going to take out Rocket. So from what I've been told on how to play Psylocke is you are a backliner. So you are taking out the healers and then you're taking out everyone else, including yourself, like Captain America. You're taking out everyone from the backline and slowly moving forward, pretty much. So I'm just going to hide the thing just so we can watch it in its fullest. So, but yeah, already a lot of bee hopping from the looks of it, just kind of jumping around, maybe get a bit more maneuverability with that. And then dashing and using their E to be able to vanish away at the same time as well. A little bit of poke damage on the tanks, which again, she's not going to do a lot of damage on the tanks, but at the same time, using the dash to get away, which is good. But she keeps getting locked down by Captain America currently, so I feel like Cap's going to be the main annoyance for Psylocke in this. So, but was able to escape Iron Fist, goes in and takes out Emma Frost. Opposing Luna? Yeah, opposing Luna pops their ult, so not much is going to happen here. They do have their ult, though, so they're probably going to wait until Luna's finished and then pop it. Yep. Instantly going for the squishies. Takes out 2. The other 2 kills were pinched by Goon, but they are looking to clean up and take out the rest. Taking on another Psylocke. Psylocke then gets taken out by Groot. Okay, so while reasonably aggressive in the way that they play, has got into some sticky situations being taken out by the tanks, mainly. They haven't been taken out by the healers or the DPS. They seem to be getting killed by the tanks in the deaths that they've been getting. I was going to say regularly, but they haven't been killed that many times. But again, a lot of poke damage, a lot of just, let's do a few jabs, using their right click to get the health back, and then using left click. Mainly using the dash to reposition as well, which is the interesting one. They haven't really been using the dash to do any damage. They've been using it to get out of sticky situations. In that instance, they did obviously do damage with the dash, but almost killing Cap, but they really want to kill Cap here. Oh, there you go, taking out their Luna again, and then getting taken out by the group. So at the moment, this Psylocke, Gilgamesh's Psylocke, pretty much is a bit squishy. Obviously only 250 health, so that's understandable. But being taken out by the tanks most of the time. So, but not a bad play so far with the Psylocke. We're not far off of the final capture. So, but I do kind of, at the moment, I'm doing a lot of the things this Psylocke is doing. Using the E to reposition, popping the ult, probably going to kill Luna again. No, didn't get as good a use out of that, unfortunately. But does reposition to try and take out the squishies. Groot pops his ult, so she may be able to. No, Luna pops her ult and was able to stop them from confirming any kills there. A one-on-one with the Psylocke again. Oh, using the dash to reposition. Gets taken out by their Psylocke, so that's an interesting one. I think that's the first one-on-one with another DPS that they've lost so far, though. So definitely seeing it as more like a stealth character. You need to get in, do a couple of jabs, get out, which is what this Psylocke seems to be doing. A lot of just get in, jab, and get outs, pretty much. So first round, not too bad. They weren't playing too bad. A lot of their kills seem to come in this second quarter here, pretty much. So we're going to jump straight in just before their first kill in the second round. And jump to S4 again. Nope, S5. There we go. So they've almost got their ult. This is going to be their first kill confirmed. Or we might have just missed their... Was that a death? No, that was Goon. So... They don't actually... There's a lot of kills happening here, so they may be involved in quite a few of them. Let's see. Again... Oh no, that time they got taken out by the Psylocke, but they were backed by Groot. So, tanks on their team are definitely causing a nuisance for this Psylocke and how they usually play. Again, a lot of jab damage and a lot of just poking from a distance just to help out the rest of the characters. Or goes to eventually sneak in and use the ult. No, lucky enough doesn't pop the ult. Getting kicked and punched by Iron Fist there. Can she finish him off? Yes, she can. Best time to use her ult now, maybe. But she's probably going to chase the healers. Yep. She's going to save her ult. Taking out the Iron Man. Taking out the Captain America. She's now going to go and do what I assume a lot of people do with Psylocke, which is go hunting in their backline to try and keep them with the Star-Lord. There you go. So a lot of backline repositioning using the dash again. Okay. So we're already doing a lot of these things already, but this guy, Gilgamesh, is definitely playing... You solo ult their backline. Technically, that was a solo ult in the backline just to take out the Luna. Help take out Cap. And Iron Fist may escape here. Nope. Psylocke takes out Iron Fist as well. Interesting. So they're a very 50-50 character for the looks of it. Very passive, but very aggressive at the same time when it comes to certain aspects of the fight. I guess when they feel like they've got backup. They're going in and doing a lot of damage, and then that's where I think they're getting caught out by the tanks. Was looking for a way out there by taking out Groot's wall, and then wasn't able to actually get out, unfortunately. So that ult did get that Psylocke caught in a sticky situation. Takes out the Iron Fist, going for the Luna. Other Psylocke's taken out. Here you go. What Psylocke does best, taking out the healers. That's one. Trying to take out Luna. There's two. Got to avoid the Iron Fist ult now. Tries to take out the Psylocke, but that gets stolen by a fantastic Cap trying to kill her. Iron Fist is still alive somehow. He isn't doing as much damage as probably he'd like, but he kept himself alive for a while. He was alive for a hell of a long time. As you can see on the silhouette, Groot is slowly making his way in. Blocks off their entrance. She's trying to sneak by it. Ult pops. Luna's ready though. Luna is ready with her ult. Was able to take out the opposing Psylocke though, so that was an interesting one. Even with the Luna ult, she was still able to do enough damage by taking out the opposing Psylocke. They've now switched over to an invisible woman, which Psylocke is going to take out very quickly. He's going to finish off the Luna, try and take out the Groot while the rest of the point gets taken. Using the dash to do damage there now. Okay. But Psylocke wasn't able to get on. She just tried with Iron Fist, or that might have been Star-Lord, possibly. So, second round goes to Gilgamesh's team. We're going to jump way ahead now because there's no kills for quite a while. I think that's just them loading in. So, straight in, straight on to F5 again. And straight into fighting. Looks like they've now got an Emma Frost on the other team because of Psylocke's clone there. So see how she goes here. Trying to take out the Emma Frost. Chasing Iron Fist as much as she can, but she hasn't got the second dash. They've now got the Emma Frost on their team now as well. So Psylocke, when she dies, will have... Oh no. It said that she had the team up and then she doesn't have the team up. That was weird. So Psylocke's currently hiding to see if she can get into the back line as they run in as a team. Almost takes out their Psylocke. Has ult ready. She may die here though. No. Psylocke will then finish. Emma Frost grabbed her. Okay. So she did kill one of the backline healers, I think, but was brought back by Rocket's revival tool. And then now just running straight back into the action. As you can see, again, using the dash as a maneuverability. Using bunny hopping and melee to try and speed up her movement. Almost takes out Emma. Don't think they finished her off. No. From the looks of it, she stayed alive there. And again was taken out by the opposing Psylocke. So, getting into some unfortunate one-on-ones. Don't run into Emma's ult. Trying to take out the Psylocke while the Emma ult's going off. Here we go. Loads of jab damage on. Help take out Magneto. Or helps take out Iron Fist. Okay, so they clear point. They clear point really, really well there, to be honest. As a team, not just Gilgamesh on their own. They helped with the jab damage. Here we go. Yeah, again, sitting in the back line, trying to take them out while they run in. Try and keep them busy for another 12% worth of capture. They're all running in as a team. Oh, Clone gets popped by the other Emma, but it doesn't make a difference. Opposing Mag with ult. She'll probably use her ult here, maybe. Yep. Focusing the healers. Yep. Predominantly focus the healer. Tried to take out Rocket, but missed. Helps take out Psylocke. Trying to take out Magneto. Oh, she thought she did. She went to look away. And I believe that might be game. That was a fair play, to be honest. That was a very, very good play and very good plays by Psylocke. Like I said, by the end of the game, yeah, 39 kills, 10 assists, or 10 deaths, 20 final hits, 21,000 damage. So it was a really interesting one, to be honest. Like, there was a few things there where I'm like, right, okay, now I've got to start using my dashes to escape more than using them to try and do damage all the time. and just being careful again. They are quite squishy, so it's obviously being careful of things like the tanks and just other damage dealers, pretty much. So, but yeah, overall, I think that was quite a good little watch. I enjoyed that. I really did enjoy that. I learned little bits and bobs about Psylocke that I wasn't necessarily utilizing when I played them, but I am still learning them at the current moment. So that was Gilgamesh. Again, their stats, if go back in, 85.2% win-loss, 4.22 KDA, 43 MVPs, does 1,800 damage a minute, and has been playing them for 11 hours this season. So Gilgamesh, definitely keep it up. You are definitely a formidable Psylocke. I'd love to see this #1 Psylocke, but again, their account's locked, so unfortunately we can't. But if you enjoyed the video, please make sure you drop it a like. If you want to see more Marvel Rivals content similar to this, or any of my what ifs, or any of my guides, please make sure you drop a subscribe. We're only a little bit away from 600 subs, so it'd be amazing if you could. Other than that, thank you very much for watching.